Europe, a continent renowned for its rich tapestry of history, culture, and breathtaking landscapes. Stretching from the icy fjords of Norway in the north to the sun-baked shores of the Mediterranean in the south, Europe has played a pivotal role in shaping the course of human civilization. Its story is one of empires rising and falling, revolutions sparking, and art and science blossoming in equal measure. Today, Europe represents both the deep traditions of centuries past and the vibrant innovation of the present moment. Let us begin by exploring the land itself. Europe is the second smallest continent, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean to the west, the Arctic Ocean to the north, and blending seamlessly with Asia in the east. Its boundaries drawn more by culture and convention than by clear natural barriers. Within these limits, Europe is a continent of diversity. In the north, Scandinavia's rugged mountains and dense forests give way to the boreal lights, stunning auroras that paint the sky with colors. Moving southward, the heart of continental Europe is defined by the vast plains of Germany and Poland, the rolling hills and vineyards of France and Italy, the snow-capped peaks of the Alps, and the sun-drenched coasts along the Mediterranean, where countries like Spain, Greece, and Croatia meet the Azure Sea. Europe's history is a rich mosaic, etched in stone castles, crumbling ruins, and thriving city squares. The story unfolds over thousands of years, beginning with the mysterious Neolithic civilizations who erected monumental structures like Stonehenge and the standing stones of Karnak. The ancient Greeks and Romans shaped the continent's destiny, their ideas about democracy, law, and art echoing through the centuries. The Roman Empire expanded across Europe, building roads and aqueducts, spreading language and law, until its fall ushered in the Middle Ages, a time marked by chivalry, the rise of great kingdoms, and the awe-inspiring Gothic cathedrals that pierce European skylines to this day. From the bustling markets of medieval cities came the Renaissance, a rebirth of learning and creativity. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Shakespeare, and countless others pushed the boundaries of art, literature, and science. New technologies and ideas traveled along trading routes, and the hunger for discovery led to the age of exploration. Europeans sailed to every corner of the world, for better or for worse, establishing connections that still shape global society. Yet Europe's story is not just triumphs and golden ages. The continent has witnessed immense struggle, with wars and upheavals altering its course. The Protestant Reformation and the French Revolution challenged religious and political structures. The Industrial Revolution, born in the factories of England, transformed economies and societies, while at the same time creating vast inequalities and prompting widespread change. In the 20th century, Europe found itself at the center of two world wars, conflicts that reshaped borders, toppled empires, and forced the world to reconsider the values of peace and cooperation. Rising from the ashes of these wars, Europe began to forge a union out of division. The idea of unity in diversity found form in the European Union, a bold experiment in supranational cooperation. From a handful of states aiming to prevent future conflict, the EU has grown to embrace 27 nations, coordinating on everything from trade and environmental policy to human rights and scientific research. While challenges remain, the dream of a peaceful, collaborative Europe endures. But Europe's wonders are not only found in its past. Today, the continent thrives as a pulsating blend of the old and the new. Medieval castles perch beside gleaming glass skyscrapers. Ancient cobblestone streets wind under the neon lights of modern cities. Paris, the city of light, is the beating heart of fashion, art, and romance. London buzzes with theater, finance, and centuries-old pubs. Berlin's creative energy courses through its galleries and music clubs, rising from a history indelibly marked by division and reunification. To travel across Europe is to embrace a remarkable variety. Head west, and you will find the wild Atlantic shores of Ireland, where music and myth intermingle in every stone. Venture to the south, and you are welcomed by the warmth of Spanish flamenco, the rhythmic lapping of the Adriatic along Croatia's Dalmatian coast, or the flavors of Italian gelato enjoyed in the shadow of Roman ruins. The East reveals a different Europe, one of Orthodox churches topped with golden domes, of tragic histories and enduring spirit, where cities like Budapest and Prague mesmerize visitors with their architectural splendor and vibrant street life. One cannot speak of Europe without celebrating its cultures and peoples. Each nation, region, and even city cherishes its unique identity, expressed in language, food, traditions, and festivals. The German Christmas markets, with their fragrant mulled wine and twinkling lights, enchant locals and travelers alike. In Venice, Carnival turns the city into a masquerade ball, a timeless dance amid channels and bridges. The French take pride in their cafes and culinary heritage, while in the Scottish Highlands, bagpipes and tartan recall stories passed down through generations. European art and creativity have shaped global culture. From the operas of Mozart and Verdi to the revolutionary paintings of Van Gogh and Picasso, Europe's contributions to the arts are immeasurable. Museums like the Louvre, the Prado, and the Uffizi preserve masterpieces for millions to admire, each brushstroke a testament to the continent's enduring imagination. Literature, too, flourishes. Dante's Divine Comedy, Cervantes' Don Quixote, Shakespeare's plays, and Dostoevsky's novels are but a glimpse into the vast spectrum of voices that Europe has produced. And as the seasons change, so too does the European landscape. Spring paints fields of tulips in the Netherlands, while summer bathes the French Riviera in golden sunlight. In autumn, the forests of Germany and Austria glow with fiery hues, and winter transforms the Swiss Alps into a playground for skiers and snowboarders from every corner of the globe. Europe's modern cities are hubs of innovation and connectivity. Developed infrastructure links capitals by high-speed rail, making it possible to have breakfast in Brussels and lunch in Paris. Universities such as Oxford, Cambridge, and the Sorbonne attract students from around the world, continuing a centuries-old tradition of scholarship and inquiry. Tech hubs in cities like Berlin, Stockholm, and Tallinn nurture startups, pushing boundaries in digital technology and green energy. Agriculture still weaves through daily life. In the wine-growing regions of France, Spain, and Italy, traditions are passed from father to son and mother to daughter, each bottle telling the story of the land and its people. Olive groves, wheat fields, and dairy farms coexist with the latest advances in sustainable farming, preserving ancient ways while adapting to a changing world. Europe has also placed itself at the forefront of social change. The European model of the welfare state strives to balance economic growth with social justice, providing healthcare, education, and social protection to millions. Environmental consciousness grows as cities push for green spaces, clean energy, and sustainable transit. Reminders of the past inspire fresh efforts towards tolerance and inclusion, whether it's commemorating the tragedies of war, respecting language minorities, or embracing new waves of immigration. Yet, for all its progress, Europe is not without its controversies and contradictions. The questions of identity and sovereignty, integration and independence, play out in lively political debates. Economic disparities exist between North and South, East and West. The challenges of Brexit, migration, and shifting global alliances test the limits and possibilities of European unity. But debate is part of the continent's lifeblood, an ongoing conversation that stretches from the agora of ancient Athens to today's cafes, parliaments, and social media platforms. Perhaps one of Europe's greatest treasures is its capacity to cherish both tradition and transformation. From the ancient olive trees of Greece to the cutting-edge laboratories of Switzerland, from the mystical folklore of the Baltic states to the cosmopolitan bustle of Istanbul, Europe exists in a constant dialogue between the past and the future. For visitors, Europe offers an endless adventure. Imagine wandering through the lavender fields of Provence, exploring the hidden courtyards of Prague's Old Town, or listening to the haunting melodies of a street musician in Seville. Take a cable car up the Alps, hike through the Scottish glens, or cruise the blue waters of the Greek islands. Every journey brings a new discovery: local cuisine, unexpected festivals, breathtaking landscapes, and human stories that linger long after the trip ends. At the heart of Europe's enduring appeal is its people, remarkably resilient, endlessly creative, always adapting. Over centuries, they have rebuilt after devastation, opened borders, and found common ground in diversity. In doing so, they have established a patchwork of communities, each with their own customs, dialects, and dreams, yet all woven together by a shared continent. Learning about Europe is to understand the roots of much of modern society, the foundations of philosophy, science, democracy, and human rights. It is to appreciate the beauty of a continent that has known both great joy and immense sorrow, and to see how people have learned, strived, and changed together over countless generations. To stand amid the ruins of Rome, the castles of Scotland, or the bustling markets of Istanbul is to sense the heartbeat of Europe, a place where ancient and modern, tragedy and triumph, tradition and innovation are inextricably linked. As night falls, the lights of thousands of towns and cities twinkle across the continent, each one a testament to Europe's continued journey, a story still being written by its peoples, day by day. Europe, then, is not so much a single place as it is a constant unfolding, a journey through languages, landscapes, and lifetimes. It is a continent where the past is always present, and the future is being shaped with every choice made by governments and artists, farmers and entrepreneurs, neighbors and newcomers alike. Its spirit endures in the laughter echoing through piazzas, the quiet contemplation of mountain vistas, the crackling fires of winter nights, and the lively conversations that stretch late into the evening. In the end, Europe invites us all to learn, to explore, to connect, and to remember. Whether you are tracing the legacy of ancient civilizations, marveling at natural wonders, savoring local delicacies, or joining in the sweep of its lively cities, Europe welcomes you with both the gravitas of its history and the freshness of new beginnings. It is a treasure trove of heritage and possibility, still brimming with stories waiting to be discovered.